Hey, how you doing this morning? Have you ever had an experience in your life where you just thought that your life was spared, and in that moment you remember the Lord and you cried out to Him, and were so thankful that your life had been spared? I had a moment like that once, and it's in a rollover accident, and the truck was totaled, and at that moment I remembered the Lord, and I cried out to Him, and was just so thankful that my life was spared. And as we look at Jonah inside this whale, and here he is. He could have easily died inside that whale. Could have easily drowned, but the Lord spared his life. And I think as we look at Jonah too, he's writing and he's thankful to the Lord that he was spared. And it talks about that in Jonah 2 verse 7. As my life was slipping away, I remembered the Lord. And I think often, we get into this period in our lives, in our relationship with God, and it's like when things are going well, it's like, hey God, how you doing? And then when things really suck, it's like, God, help me. You need to help me. And we start just bargaining with God. I'll do this if you just relieve me from this pain or relieve me from this sorrow. And this morning, I just want to encourage you to just work on developing just a consistent and solid relationship with God. That's what God's asking of us. Just be consistent with me. Don't just call on me when you need stuff, and don't just call on me when things are, just not going the way that you want it to. But just to really, get into His Word and figure out, this is what I need to be doing, and just, you know, allow God to walk alongside of you and just to follow. And I just want to kind of keep it short this morning and keep it simple, and just encourage you. What does it look like for you to, to have a consistent relationship with God? What do you need to do? Some things that really help me is getting into His Word daily. Spending some time in the morning and just seeking Him out and seeking His Word, and just getting my barriers and my guidance for the day, and just spending some time just hanging out with Him and talking with Him. A lot of times I go for a walk and just listen and be quiet, and I'll find a spot to sit down and just listen and just hang out. And those are the things that I need to be consistent in my relationship with God. What do you need? So I just want to encourage you to not look to God when things are going bad, but to look to Him when things are good and when things are bad. And you've probably heard that many times before. I'm just praying this morning that it'll just click, and you'll understand that in just a different way this morning. So my prayer for you this morning is just that God would just awaken your heart to hear His voice this morning, and that you would actually hear that this morning and be obedient. So have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.